Anyway, let's go ahead and head on over to... Right, we were in... Right, we need to go to the dungeon. Let's go to Camp Broken Glass and fly on over there. So we can get started on 6.3. Or continue 6.3. So last time we wrapped up with the dungeon, and then we were going to... We got one of Azdaja's eyes. So that's why Vrtra was able to sense Azdaja for that brief moment when they opened up that rift gate, or void gate. I still is a little bit scary, the fact that a void scent that strong and powerful is able to come into our world of his own volition. Slightly scary. But hopefully we end up deal. Do I have to run through this whole thing? I think I do. Okay, well, let's get going. It's playing the dreamy flashback music. You know, I watched somebody doing like a Dancer video just to explain how to play Dancer, and when they were pressing their buttons, they were waiting until the timer was completely finished, and then they would press it. And it's like, bro, you should be spamming that thing immediately before it even comes up. And that's why you turn off the wardings in your settings. Oh, I just noticed there's a Reaper banner right there. That's pretty interesting. I didn't notice those details when we ran through here the first time. Yeah, then the Guardian standards here, and there's just somebody sitting there. Isn't that the boss we faced? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the boss we faced. Why is she just sitting there? Oh, these aren't people. These are like probably dolls or something. Yeah, there's a bunch of them around. That's a bit creepy. I wonder what they were used for. I bet there's something in like the lore documents sitting around. I like the blue. I mean, we're supposed to be in like ceruleum. This is supposed to be ceruleum caves or something. Oh, right. Here is everyone. I believe we talked to everyone last time, so I'll just go ahead and talk to Vrtra and we'll get started. Hello, Vrtra, we got your sister's eye. I hope that sounds really bad. It makes sense with dragons, but even then, that's not good. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk to Vrtra. A dragon's resolve. Vrtra stares at the floor despondently. Oh, Azdaja, what has become of you? That even your eye should be so spent of ether. I cannot bear the thought of her being held captive a moment longer. But how will I find her? What must I do? Calm yourself, Vrtra. I appreciate that you are upset, but such passion clouds your judgment. You must endeavor to remain composed. When your mind is clear, we may consider how to proceed with our search. You're right. In the meantime, I will help Alphinaud and Alize back at the village. That sounds like a fine idea. We should go as well. Pray give me a moment longer. Okay. No worries, Vrtra. I'm gonna have to run all the way back through. Oh no, it's just at the top there. Okay. Let's go ahead and run to the next objective then. We already got our good look of the blue fire. I mean, it looks great, but it's just like... we saw it already. I guess they wanted, since they built this dungeon, they wanted to make... like, the thing is, they did the same thing with Troya, where you ended up spending a good chunk of the MSQ just in the dungeon, which actually is not a bad idea, considering how much time and effort they're going to put into making this thing. And usually they're pretty interesting places, but a lot of times people don't go, like myself included, don't go back and like read the lore for the dungeon that they make. It's like you go and read like the twinning, all the stuff in like Twinning or Academia Uneater, however you say it, And it gives you some interesting lore bits for Shadowbringers. Okay, there's everyone. Well, except for Varshan. We're to help Alphanode and Alizé, are we? There's little else of interest here, so I wouldn't be opposed to the diversion. Let us take comfort in the knowledge that the Void Gate is closed, and that the people of Garlemald need fear the Void-sent hordes no longer. Leave Vrtra be. He needs time alone with his thoughts. Okay. Oh, you've come too. Oh, aren't you happy, Alizé? See, is this gonna be voiced like all those other ones were? No, this is in-game, yeah. I don't see Vrtra with you. Is everything alright? He needs a moment to himself. While he is indisposed, we thought we'd lend you a hand. I've just finished patrolling the area, so we're fine on that front. There's no sign of Void-sent, and I doubt we'll see any more now that the gate has been closed. As for Alphanode, he set his sights on the ceruleum spring. We're hoping to take as much of the stuff as the snowcraft can bear. That much fuel would keep the people warm for a good while. We've managed to procure some few suitable containers for transporting the ceruleum, and we're about to return to the spring. If you're minded to scrounge up more containers, I can take what you have now and get them filled. Thank you, Estinian. The more we can load onto the snowcraft, the better. Would you and Y'shtolo mind helping us with our search, then? Okay. You'll do to take any suitable containers to the spring, and then back to the snowcraft once you've filled them with ceruleum. Sure, but are you gonna make me run through the entire dungeon for this? Because at that point it feels like you're just playing padding. Yeah, I think this is actually a good idea in terms of like conserving resources. Bottomless barrel, that's not gonna be useful. This is less than container and more sieve. Given its poor condition and visible holes. Yeah, that's probably not a good idea. Will this be solid enough? Any luck finding a container? See, dilapidated barrel. Do I have to look at that one? Hole-poked barrel, sturdy barrel. That looks like what we need. Oh, I didn't actually read this. It's a welcome change to have Zero helping on her own volition. Perhaps she is finally beginning to trust us. I don't think that's quite how it works. Yeah, let's just go straight to the sturdy barrel. The container appears to be well suited for repurposing. It would be a fine choice for ceruleum storage. Perfect, that's what we needed. Oh right, of course I can mount up. I just walked through that whole thing without mounting up. Oops. Oh well, we gotta go look at the environments. Like with the dolls and stuff, or whatever those are supposed to be. Let's talk to Zero first. Is Varshan still over there? I know we're supposed to leave him alone, but I'm gonna go check on him anyway. Any changes, Varshan? Pray give me a moment longer. Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay, let's talk to Zero and then fill up this barrel. Hello, Zero? We just need to carry this liquid fire to the snowcraft. Sounds simple enough. Yeah, if we can carry just a little bit of the ceruleum, that would be really helpful for them. The container is now filled to the brim with ceruleum. If that one has been filled, you should hurry and take it to the snowcraft. Estinian has already seen to the rest. Go on ahead. The others asked me to remain here in the event they find more. Oh good, they're gonna teleport me out? Nice. Okay, Estinian, I got us our barrel ceruleum. Good work, my friend. I expect we'll have a sizable load to deliver. Yep, we sure will. Go ahead and drop this one off. The snowcraft is all but overflowing with ceruleum containers. I don't see any ceruleum containers. However, several of your comrades have yet to arrive. Perhaps a nearby vantage point will afford you a more favorable view of their return, and so we can play another cutscene. Alright then, let's head to the destination and watch whatever cutscene we're gonna get. Alright, judging by how many of them were voiced before this, I'm gonna guess that this one's gonna be voiced.
Is Vrtra not back yet?
Nope, he's still brooding in the cave. I guess brooding is the wrong word. Ah, there he is.
My apologies for the delay.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Are you all right?
I am. As distressing as this turn of events was, the eye itself gives me cause to hope. While it is no longer possessed of Azdaja's will, it may yet lead us to her. Were it not for your encouragement, I would never have dared to embark on my search, much less come this far. I will not lose faith. I will find my sister, wheresoever she may be.
We'll return the eye to her, together.
Though tainted, the eye has not fully succumbed to darkness. Azdaja herself may have been able to resist its influence.
Well, as much as we'd love to take part in your next foray, we can't abandon our efforts here.
Indeed. We'll need to keep a close watch, in case the Void Gate opens again as well. Though should it prove safe to do so, I have some ideas for how we might put this village to use.
Oh, okay.
Do what you must. We will manage.
To free Azdaja, I expect we will have to deal with Golbez once and for all, after which you may undertake your work without worry.
We look forward to the glad tidings.
You'll take good care of everyone, won't you?
New bestie.
What? Why do you ask me this?
Because comrades look out for one another, and I can't think of anyone more qualified to keep them safe.
I'm right here, Alize.
True. I will do no less than I've promised.
If our respective plans are settled, then let us head back.
Alright, let's talk to everyone. Vrtra has quelled the tempest within his heart. He should be fine. That Azdaja's eye hasn't succumbed to darkness bespeaks her incredible resilience. So let us trust in this sign that she yet lives, and be not deterred in our efforts. I must apologize for my bout of melancholy. To be so easily shaken, ill becomes a great worm. Well, you're not a great worm right now. You have remained at my side and offered me support and encouragement. I haven't the words to thank you. I am not your keeper, nor do I know what to expect of me, but I will keep my word. It was good seeing you again. I hope you'll remember to call on us sooner the next time you need help. Eliza, you just want to spend more time with me. This probably isn't going to be voiced. Yeah. I suppose this is where we part ways for now. Though we have every faith in you, we will pray for your safety all the same. Right, bestie. I'm glad we had a chance to talk, Zero. Take care. Until next time. What is a bestie? Till next time. Yep, till next time. Alright, let's talk to everyone and talk to Zero. I must apologize. Yeah, we got that one already. Yeah, we got that. Richard Quill Tempest, yeah, we're good. Okay, let's talk to Zero. Paths barred. Zero wishes to know our next destination. Am I right in assuming that we are to return to the void? Right, that's where we were going at the beginning, and then we got sidetracked going to Garlemald. Now that matters have been settled, yes. But first, we should return to Radz-at-Han to prepare. When everyone is ready, let us convene at Megaduta. Seems like that's where it should have stopped. And then we go and meet them at Megaduta. Anyway, let's teleport to Radz-at-Han. We at our very convenient destination.
If everyone is ready, then let us depart for Azdaja's legacy.
Huh? What? Where's that coming from?
What was that?
I guess we're not going to the void yet.
A deluge of ether. The mark of a terrible magic.
It wasn't far from here. Let's go.
That's what I was thinking.
Hey, you! Stop! If you're thinking of taking to sea, don't!
What has happened?
We were out working our nets when a light suddenly shot up over Buffalo Isle with a boom.
What isle? Buffalo?
A massive fiend then took to the skies. Another blasphemy, we feared. But we didn't linger to find out.
Did you see where it was headed?
I can't say for sure, but it looked like it was northward bound.
North again?
I see. Our thanks for the warning, and do not let us keep you. Bafla Isle is connected to Azdaja's legacy.
Okay.
This cannot be a coincidence.
In response to Cagnazzo's defeat, they have come for our gate.
So it seems. I would ascertain the situation at the vault, but the fiend must be dealt with, ere people come to harm. I shall assume my dragon form and seek it out at once.
Wait. You heard the fisherman. A blasphemy, they called it. If another flying creature were sighted now, others will assume the worst and panic will spread. This is not the way.
I'll see to the fiend. Yep, sounds like a good idea. Don't worry, I'll just kill another god. You know, like usual.
You are right, Estinian. I will gather my soldiers and search the isle for casualties. As you wish. The fiend is yours. The hunt will go more swiftly with help. Zero, might I prevail upon you to accompany her?
Very well.
Then Estinian and I will make for Azdaja's legacy and secure the gate.
Stay on your guard. The enemy is clever and will have anticipated our response. Be safe, my friends, and may the sisters guide your steps.
Okay, let's log to 0. See where we need to go. We know the fiend is heading north, but that still leaves a lot of ground for you to cover. We need a way to conduct our search more efficiently. Do you have any ideas? I know people who may have seen something. We split up and make inquiries. Well, actually, let's ask around. You know, like adventurers. In other words, we seek the help from the locals. If you think it's best, then very well. So, where to then? How about the Great Walk? The Great Walk and the encampment at the Halmas Hatchery? If both places are to the north, and the people there may indeed have seen something. Very well. I will head for the Great Walk and leave the encampment to you. Oh, the Great Walk is easier to get to. Wish I could have just gone there instead. Either way, I'm going to teleport there. Alright. Flying up to the camp up here. That they set up for... What was this dungeon called again? Tower of Zot? Yeah. And for some reason it's still there. Nope, yep, gotta question the locals. Let's talk to Imhudi first. Saw the light over Buffalo. Remnants too, did you? We sent scouts to investigate, but they've yet to report back. We will continue to watch here, but if we learn anything, be sure to let us know. No, you guys need to let me know. How about you? You see anything? These fishermen saw a fiend emerging from Buffalo remnants before heading north, you say? I saw what I thought was a ball of flame flung from the explosion, but now I wonder. It flew north, in the direction of Kodga, and if it's in fact a fiend, then we have trouble on our hands. We must remain vigilant. Well, that was useful. Let's go ahead and report to this, wrap this quest up. I presume you've come to investigate the explosion at Buffalo's remnants as well. We've yet to ascertain precisely what happened. Is there any information you can share with us? Well, we saw a big light, and you know more than us. A fiend emerged from the explosion and flew towards Khadga. By the sisters! I had learned about this sooner. Never mind. There was no time to waste. Just grab the gill, because I'm definitely not going to remember to use this. Well, let's see. Actually, no, just take the gill. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Nadine. And this should be the trial. Yeah. Desires untold. Now apprised with the situation, Nadine is eager to take action. Confound it! We are so concerned with the explosion that we failed to recognize that the threat had not yet passed. We must alert command at once and instruct the people to seek shelter. Is there a way to get to the top of Khadga? I'll go and see if the fiend's indeed there. What? You mean to go there to investigate? Well, yeah. Why not? Then again, you are more than capable of defending yourself. As you wish, we will leave this in your hands. The Giant Skull's grounds are situated at the base of Khadga. I myself am not familiar with the mountain paths, but the quarry workers are bound to know many. Katner, for instance, he has worked there the longest. Go well, my friend, and may the sisters keep you. Alright, let's fly on over to the quarry, see if we can get directions up the mountain. Is Khadga this thing? Oh, they don't really have that on the map, but I'm guessing it's this big jutting mountain here. That would be pretty interesting if we have a fight at the top of that thing. Let's see, where are we going exactly? Oh, okay, over here. Yeah, there's the person. You want to climb Khadga? You couldn't have chosen a worse time. There was an earthquake earlier, and it triggered a rock slide. I'm afraid the main path to the summit may be blocked. Well, of course it is. But if you're determined to go, then I suggest you speak with Sromal. He climbs like a langur, and might know some other way up, if not the gentlest. Oh, that's fine, I can deal with that. Oh, where's that guy? There he is. Sromal. How to reach the top of Khadga? After what has happened, that should be the last place anyone sane would want to go. Well, I mean, I don't really... I do not suffer from bouts of sanity. But yes, I'm familiar with another route that should still be passable. I was once afraid of heights, you see, and used it to build up my courage. Though I cannot say I have the courage to brave it under these conditions. I'll take you to where the route starts, but no further, alright? Well, that works. Proceed to Khadga? Yes.
Hello, can you hear me?
Well, you told it with how loud your mic is. Yeah, I can hear you across the...
The vault has been destroyed. The alchemical furnace with it.
Uh-oh. That means
this was their true objective, to deny us entry into the void. Cagnazzo and Azdaja's eye were a diversion. A means to detain us in Garlemald, while they went to work here. To reduce the vault to rubble. That which you hunt is no ordinary foe. Have care.
I didn't expect him to be. Fancy cape. Sorry, you're missing your shoe. Nice
Such
view.
an exquisite sight.
Yeah.
A canvas of vibrant colors. As was our world, too, once.
One of Golbez's champions, I presume. Are you the one who destroyed the treasure vault?
I am. Rubicante, the archfiend of fire.
Well, that's pretty obvious. The singed cape. The singed,
A
the
monster in
half-singed flesh.
Yet in spirit, I remain a man. A prisoner of the past.
The flame, like, things on his cape up there, and his skin.
Such tears I wept when darkness consumed the world. Until Lord Golbez came and spoke of salvation. Thus do I walk proudly at his side, to see his dream fulfilled. Your heart is pure. For benevolent cause you seek the dragon. But I cannot allow you to have it. Cannot allow you to interfere. If you would continue, then there is but one recourse. I shall await you at the summit. Come, mortal. Come and weigh your righteousness against mine.
Okay, sounds good to me. Let's fight. But do you have to do it so far away? I'm really getting tired of walking. Mount Ordeals, now accessible. Oh, right. See if I can get people for the trial. Make sure, yeah, this is it. Is there anything interesting around here, or is it just a jungle area? Yeah, it looks just like a regular jungle area. So I'm pretty sure all of these bosses, like I know Barbara was from a Final Fantasy game, so was Scarmleone. What was this guy's name again? I think it says it here. No, not Zodiac. Let's see, not that guy. That's the mountain. Rubicante? Rubicante. I think that's what his name. That's the guy. Man, am I always gonna get cursed with terrible cues? I've heard. I think I know why I didn't have issues with queuing when I was doing like Heaven's Ward, Stormblood, and not really as much Shadowbringers, but Heaven's Ward and Stormblood, because it was still like fairly recent after Endwalker had come out, and there were still a ton of people playing the game. And it only just realized that because I've heard a lot of people having a lot more issues with the queues, like in the past month. And as we can see, we're having issues with queues even on this. I guess this is why I wanted to leave, this is why I always do dungeons with NPCs, so that we don't have to worry about this at all. But obviously we can't do this with NPCs, so gotta deal with the queue. Honestly, if this was your first experience with a game, this would honestly make it feel like it was a dead game. Probably throw us into Duty Finder, or Party Finder instead. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah, Mount Ordeals, Duty Completion. This is going way faster. We already got more people. Yeah, I'm gonna switch over to tank so that I lock that position in. Oh, there we go. Already filled. See, that's so much easier. Nice, let's go. Let's get started with Mount Ordeals. This is a full party, right? Yes, 2 tanks, 2 healers, 4 DPS. With mount Ordeals. I'm gonna start doing the party finder more often like that, because that was way easier. Went way faster. If I can't get in after 10 minutes, I'll do that. Start doing that. Authork of Flames, Rubicante.
You stayed the course, as I knew you would. As too will I. Come! The archfiend of fire has no equal.
Guy of aggro. Up and we're fighting over aggro. Let's just let him take it.
The glory of fire.
I probably shouldn't stand on that side. Huh? I don't know what that was. Okay, so there's a purple one there.
Flames to lick at your heels.
So purple, okay, they're standing on the purple. We're going through that way, so everyone's standing over here, so I'm going to stand over here. Okay, so that's going to explode. Ah, okay.
Darkest flames to me.
And then it knocks. Oh, put you in place. Okay. So that's going to attack that one, which means I should be over here. Because it's going to attack and do a cone slightly. I need to be slightly farther off. Okay. And what's the purple and red part supposed to be? Or is that not important at all? I guess it's gonna go around in a circle? Yep. This one's a little bit hectic. Okay, so they're doing it on that side again, but I didn't understand what this attack was last time. I guess it's just changing the landscape.
Flames to lick at your heels.
Okay, that's gonna rotate us. I should probably... Oh, okay, okay. And then we're gonna want to be... Okay, so we actually don't want to stand on this because it's gonna rotate, and then... Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Flames to me.
So it's gonna rotate and actually do that one, which means we need to be standing here? Yeah, because it's going to end up doing this one, so we should be standing like all the way over here. And because it's going to do the cone right over here. These two are going to get hit. Oh, it went to that one? Oh, okay. Right. Okay, I get it now. His doesn't move, the thing moves. There we go.
burn.
I probably should shake this off.
Allow me to show you real flame. You've strength worthy enough of pride. But will it be enough? I am one with the flame.
Is that why half your body's charred?
You are the first to behold this form.
Yeah, we're gonna be the last because you're gonna be dead.
The flames rise higher. Look now on
Okay,
my
what's this gonna be?
made pure. Destruction incarnate.
Okay, that's interesting. And then you have to run back in. Okay. Gotta be a little bit faster than that.
To ashes with you.
Got spread. Don't have it shake it off. It's not gonna come up in time, so I'll just use reprisal. Oh, it's gonna come right back? Okay. Oof, that hurt. That healer got wrecked. I guess I could do this.
I shall tear you asunder.
Yeah, I really should shake off that. And DPS should probably LB soon. I guess they're probably waiting for 3. I guess it'll be enough for it to do 3. Since we have a completely unique comp, one party, one class per player.
Flames to lick at your heels.
Yeah, they should just LB. Okay, so this moves, this doesn't, which means it's gonna go in that path, which means it's gonna be doing that one. Of course, it doesn't matter. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing Party Finder from now on. Not all the time, I'm gonna start with Duty Finder, but if it takes more than like 10 minutes, I'll do Party Finder. Alright. Let's get out of here and then thank everyone. Nice.
It seems I was a step too slow.
Oh, don't worry, Zero, you're fine.
To defeat all of us archfiends. You are strong indeed.
Wait, so are we gonna fight Golbez in 6.4? What is it that Golbez seeks? Why do you fight? What is it you wish to save?
You would know your enemy's heart. Very well. It bleeds more than you can ever understand. But I will speak, and you will listen, and learn how all began.
Ah, yes, migraine time.
How long has it been since the world was undone? Since light and life gave way to darkness and undeath. Since we were reduced to beasts befouled, squabbling over what scant ether remains. But you are different. You remember who you were and the paradise for which you fought. That world will never be ours again. But we need not suffer in this purgatory of death and rebirth forever. Join me, and together we shall seek the Promised Land.
What is the Promised Land? The Source?
There is no hope. No freedom from the wheel. You speak a fantasy.
I speak truth. The Ascian's revelation. There are other worlds than this. Ours is but one of 14.
That's right, the Ascians accidentally caused this whole thing, and they were like, oops, we did
There is
a
no greater
oopsie.
proof than the whispers we hear, born of a neighboring reality. A reality to which we may journey if we can but break down the barrier that divides us.
You meant it then. We will take this world as our own. Count me in.
In return for your strength, I offer you opportunity to pursue your own ends in service to a greater cause. A glorious kingdom of light, wherein all may know death's sweet embrace.
That wasn't very complicated. I don't know what he was talking about.
And thus did we begin our great work.
So they want to take over the Source. That does not surprise me at
You
all.
intend to forsake the 13th and conquer the Source?
Just so. Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew. In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
You served Golbez of your own volition.
As atonement for my failures, I tried to be a hero. Tried to stop the war. But I could not.
So in turn you wage another.
A means to a final end. The wheel of depravity must be broken. Even the most exalted succumb. We eat and deepen the stain upon our souls, until only the hunger remains. Is this to be our fate for all eternity?
I don't know. About this and a great many things. But I do know that it's wrong to damn another to save yourself. Not everything need be a trade. This I learned from the people of this world.
Ooh, she's learning.
Even without a contract, Without any expectation of personal gain, they labor for one another. I didn't understand it at first, and perhaps I still don't. But if I'm to achieve something, I'd rather do it their way. Else I am already a hunger-maddened beast.
Perhaps we have indeed surrendered to the hunger after a fashion. Make for our moon. There you will find both Lord Golbez and your dragon.
Yeah, so wait, we're gonna just go fight Golbez in 6.4? I thought that would have been like 6.5's conclusion. Why are you telling us this? Are you betraying Golbez? He probably believes that we couldn't possibly best him or something.
To be so viciously slandered. Pride demands I prove my virtue at the last. And perhaps your own will resonate with his, and draw forth that singular jewel which abides deep within his heart. A desire which lies beyond his quest to free us from our purgatory. A desire all his own.
Well, that was interesting. Nice to see that Zero's learning. Just not everything has to be a trade. I think a lot of people nowadays in our world could learn that too. Anyway, let's talk to Zero. My inquiries delayed me. I'm not accustomed to conversation, understandable. But I'm glad I arrived in time to speak with Rubicante. As much as I understand his motives, I believe there's a better way. Yours. The future you strive for is one I wish to seek. And I want to know why I feel this way. Why this fire burns in my breast. Let's see, create materia? Yep, let's grab that. And so that was... where are we on the... Okay, yeah, so we got one more to go. God's revel, lands tremble. Zero is already contemplating your next move. There's nothing more for us here. What of Azdaja's legacy? Has there been word from Y'shtola and the others? I see. Frustrating, perhaps. But better that the gate be destroyed than used to unleash more void sent. True. We should return to Megaduta and rejoin the others. Alright, let's teleport to Radz-at-Han, and that's probably just gonna do one final cutscene, isn't it? I'm not gonna complain. And who are we talking to? Ah, yes, the officer. Let's talk to Zero first. It seems the others are already inside. Let's join them. It's good to see you both returned in hale and whole. Your friends arrived not long ago, and are already with the satrap. Shall I show you in? Okay, let's go. I would expect this to be voiced since it's like the last cutscene for the patch. But considering the previous one was, they seem to have been alternating this whole time. I'm not sure if this one will be.
Thank goodness you're both all right. Unfortunately, we have nothing further to report apart from the loss of the gate. But tell us, how did you fare on the mountain?
Oh, we found this big fire guy with some thighs, and we beat him, or at least I did. Zero was late.
Golbez aspires to deliver void scent unto the source, where they may die and return to the life stream to be reborn.
Far be it for me to deny them, but the cost to our people would be beyond unconscionable.
Indeed, void scent themselves are inherently dangerous. Never mind the chaos sure to follow should the barrier twixt our worlds be shattered. 'Twould be naught less than a calamity.
We've dealt with those before. We can't let that happen. How can we prevent this?
Certainly not. That said, our task has been rendered rather difficult.
Indeed. Rubicante hath deprived us of a means to cross into the void.
Yeah, so we can't really just go to Golbez and kill him.
Cagnazzo's faint. That was doubtless what he meant when he said his part was done.
Golbez sacrificed 2 archfiends just to stop us. He must need more time to break the barrier to our world.
Then the days ahead will be critical. We must find a way back to the 13th.
Don't we have some
We could
contacts in the
employ
first?
another Atomos, but that approach would only be viable if we found another planar fissure. An unlikely prospect.
Or are they just gonna forget about them like they usually do?
Better we explore other avenues. If you will excuse my absence, I shall return to Sharlayan to look for information.
Okay, nerd.
By all means. Meanwhile, I shall seek the counsel of our alchemists.
Time is of the essence, so wish me luck.
I'm no scholar. I'll find another way to keep myself busy here.
You're still alone. It would be more a match for those tomes. True. How about a little training to keep your lance arm honed? Nah. He'll find something out, like getting scammed in the markets.
I don't doubt it. She's a veritable researcher of light.
Zero. May we call upon thee when next we venture unto the 13th.
Aye. And in case you're wondering, I won't ask for further payment.
Yeah, we're still gonna feed you.
I will go for myself, to try and understand why I spoke the words I said to Rubicante. And the fire I felt within, when you all came to my aid in Garlemald.
While our esteemed sorceress battles her tomes, let us see to our own affairs.
I will not fail you again, sister.
Vrtra, please. Alright, let's talk to Varshan and wrap this up. Before you leave, I would once more express my gratitude. By your hands has Thavna been saved yet again. But before you delivered my people, you helped me rediscover hope, when the sight of my sister's eye left me bereft and adrift for a time. We may have lost the gate in Azdal's legacy, but there must be another way to travel to the void. and together we will find him. For now, I bid you rest and recover your strength. I too shall have my vessel improved ahead of our next foray. To achieve his ends, Gobas has sacrificed his 4 generals. Such a ruthless foe is unpredictable in the extreme. But no matter what he plots, we shall do our utmost to see that he does not succeed. There's gonna be probably one final cutscene. Yep. Probably Golbez. Yep. It's Golbez. Or at least it's in the 13th. Meanwhile, on the moon of the 13th? Well, I guess that's what he I guess that's what he did say. My brain didn't put together that he meant the literal moon. I thought he meant like it was our domain. Oh, there she is. Has she been there the whole time?
Cagnazzo and Rubicante have joined with the great flow. In this world, 'tis the ravenous who are useful, and few were as ravenous as they. You were fine pawns, my archfiends, and you have played your parts to perfection.
But Scarmleone and Barbara are still technically alive.
But with the goal in sight, I need no minions to do my bidding. Hereon, I shall walk alone.
Well, I mean, looks like Azdaja is alive. Just a question of how much ether she has left. Looks a lot like Mare Lamentorum. And what is that? Does the moon have a planet around it? That's not, I guess that wouldn't technically be a planet, would it?
At long, long last, the end draws nigh.
I guess 6.5 is going to be setting up Dawn Trail. And 6.4 is going to finish off the story.
On that star, and the end to my suffering.
Oh, that's the 13th. Okay, I get it. There we go. That was 6.3. Pretty interesting. A little bit annoyed having to deal with the queues, but I'm going to start using Party Finder from now on just to hopefully get things a little bit quicker, because that was the big waste of time. Ooh, I love that pose.